It's becoming clear that Donald Trump's most dangerous ally might turn on him before he knows it. Now, I'm talking, of course, of a name I know you're sick of hearing of by now, and that name is Elon Musk. If you make your bed, you have to lie in it. Now, of course, Trump, I think, has his bed made by someone else, but the metaphor may not apply. I think you get the point that I'm making here. I hope that we don't have to talk about Elon Musk very much in 2025. But today, we do find ourselves in a situation where we have to ask what happens when billionaires decide that Trump is more trouble than he's worth. Trump's entire career, business and politics, has depended on support from the ultra wealthy. He's always needed their money, their influence, their platforms to survive. But the catch is that these aren't really loyal people. These are opportunists. And one of the most dangerous opportunists around Trump right now is Elon Musk, who, by all accounts, by all predictions, at some point is going to ditch Trump. Let's talk about why Trump is so beholden to these rich guys and why this Musk relationship could blow up. Trump's brand from the start has been about projecting power and wealth. Much of that image is built on his reliance on actual billionaires, other billionaires. During his first term, the billionaires I mentioned earlier, Sheldon Adelson and others, funneled millions into Donald Trump's campaign in exchange for policies they liked: tax cuts, deregulation, trade deals, whatever. And Trump juiced this up on steroids in his 24 campaign. He still needs the ultra wealthy to fund what he's doing, the rallies, amplify the message, dump money in. But the difference here is that billionaires only stick around as long as they are getting what they want. And if they decide that Donald Trump's chaos outweighs the usefulness, they will move on. And if Trump decides that they're getting too much attention rather than just giving him the money and shutting up, he will push them out, which gets us to Elon Musk. Musk has played both sides for years, but the relationship with Trump is kind of tricky because on the one hand, Musk loved Trump's deregulation during the first term. Musk loved the ways in which his companies benefited from much of what Donald Trump did. It aligned perfectly with Musk's goals. But on the other hand, Musk likes to be unpredictable. He likes not to be tied to any one brand necessarily, the way some other billionaires are okay doing. And so Musk's loyalty at the end of the day is Musk, his businesses, and his brand. And the recent behavior is showing cracks in the relationship. Now, fortunately for Musk, Trump ultimately sided with Musk on a couple of key issues, including for now, the H-1B visas. But there is a growing criticism here and reporting from behind the scenes that Trump is increasingly annoyed with Musk and that Musk is closer and closer to overstaying his welcome at Mar-a-Lago. And one of the potential risks here is that Musk controls a platform that, while it's of diminished importance in the real world, X, formerly known as Twitter, in MAGA world is still really, really important. Imagine that Musk ends up deprioritizing pro-Trump content on X. Musk has already been accused of tweaking the algorithm in favor of his own tweets. If the rift starts with Trump and Musk says deprioritize Trump stuff, deprioritize the MAGA stuff, you could very quickly see this implode in spectacular fashion. If Musk decides Trump is actually bad for business, he could start amplifying alternatives, Ron DeSanctimonious or independent voices. The point is that Musk has a power here to level the playing field that people don't usually have when they're dealing with Donald Trump. And Musk has shown that he's willing to do whatever benefits him. The reason Trump can't afford to lose Musk right now is that unlike other billionaires that are operating only behind the scenes, Musk is out in the open. He's a donor, but he's also a cultural force. His decisions about what gets amplified or buried on X could really affect Donald Trump's reception within MAGA world. And Trump seems to know it. He hasn't criticized Musk yet. He hasn't even done it when Musk takes subtle jabs at him because Trump seems to know he can't afford to alienate someone who controls such a massive piece of the communication pipeline. Musk does not need Donald Trump. And so there's a rare asymmetry here that is not typically present in a lot of these Trump billionaire relationships. If Musk pulls back the support, it doesn't really hurt Musk, but it could very much hurt Trump. Trump's entire political career has been built on his connections to the ultra wealthy, but those connections have never been as fragile as the one to Musk is. Musk doesn't really do loyalty. He does self-interest. What's good for me? And in particular, Musk is a wild card because if he decides Trump's no longer good for business, he could bail, and it won't just hurt Donald Trump's ego. It could really tank his administration's ability to get things done and convince even his base that he's doing the right thing. So we're going to watch this super closely. I hope that in 2025, we talk a lot less about Elon Musk. Let's hope it implodes and then he goes away. I'm unsure the direction that that's going to go. Winter is the perfect time to cozy up at home with some freshly baked treats like flaky pastries, hearty breads, comforting pastas, and you can do it without any effort. Our sponsor, Wild Grain, is the first bake from frozen subscription box for artisanal breads, pastries, and pastas. Wild Grain simply takes the hassle out of baking. Everything bakes from frozen in 25 minutes or less. No mess or cleanup. Your family will be amazed, thinking you've become a master bread baker all of a sudden. My favorite is the croissants. You throw them in the oven, 25 minutes. Wow. If you're ready to bring all your favorite breads, pastas, and pastries right to your doorstep, check out Wild Grain. You can build your box of artisanal pastries, breads, and everything right now. And for a limited time, Wild Grain will give my audience $30 off your first box, plus free croissants in every box when you go to wildgrain.com/Pacman to start your subscription. Free croissants in every box and $30 off your first box. The link is in the description.